Hi everyone. So today's video is something which is on request. A lot of you have sent me great messages, of course, a lot of congratulatory messages to start the YouTube channel. And then there were some questions wherein people asked that how is it that you manage your day? How is it that you say you can have it all when we have so many tasks at hand, when there are so many responsibilities that we have to bear? So I thought the best way forward would be if I can share my best tips that I follow and that have worked for me to help you apply those and try them for yourselves. So I would talk about this aspect in 5 key segments, and 5 key segments are also key concepts that if we inculcate in our daily habits, I think they are going to serve us best. First and foremost is how we start the day. The second is prioritization. Third is how we segregate our work time and other responsibilities. Fourth is minimizing the distractions, and fifth is managing the expectations. Now, let's begin with the first concept, which is about starting the day. I always believe that how we start the day defines how our day is going to be 90% of the time. So, first and foremost, setting the right intentions for our day as we get up in the morning is something which I follow as a morning ritual. Second thing is affirmations. Speaking to myself in positive, affirming voices has been my go-to resort every time I feel down or low or feel that something is amiss. Third thing is promising to yourself that you are going to eat healthy so that your vitality and energies are up all the time. And fourth thing which is connected to that is giving yourself the priority and exercising for your physical body and meditating for your mind to keep yourself centered. Second key concept that I follow is about prioritization. And I give myself the permission to choose and pick the priorities that I want for that day. I don't beat myself up. Of course, there are some days when it goes amiss, but yes, like I said, setting the intention in the morning sometimes helps me with prioritization also. So I pick the most important tasks and tell myself that these are the things that you have to align your schedule and make them possible during the day. A tip here, in case some days, because of any unwanted or unsolicited interruption, if things don't work, please allow yourself the permission for some slips also. It's okay to not live up to the expectations some days because you are human, right? So prioritization of your tasks, the most important tasks that need to be accomplished that day, is another important thing. And to be able to prioritize, there is something that needs to happen before that, and before that you have to have a list of things that are required to be accomplished. So once you have all the lists, all the tasks in front of you, you can definitely put them in priority and know where is it that you need to put your attention, energy, and time. The third concept that I follow is working in chunks. When I say working in chunks, it is twofold. First is chunking your time. When I say chunking my time, I have a 3-year-old child. Her needs, her moods are out of my control, right? So I have to understand that there is a certain scheduling that I need to do, which revolves around her priorities and her needs, so that her life isn't compromised because of my needs. And that balance is something that I have been able to strike. So I have identified that I want to work 6 hours a day, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours afternoon, and 2 hours post 7 p.m. when my husband is home. And balancing these hours around my work And the remaining hours around my other priorities has been working well for me. You can find out what works better for you. The second kind of chunking that I was talking about is that in between those 2 hours, you need to optimize your effectiveness and productivity by breaking your tasks into small 20 to 30 minute spans so that your focus, your effectiveness is the maximum. The fourth concept that I want to talk about is minimizing distractions. Now, this is something which goes amiss a lot of times, and most often when we are talking that I don't have time, it is actually not the time, it is basically the distractions that are killing our time. The available time that is at hand, we are not utilizing it properly. So, we have to up the game of utilization of finite resource that is our time, and that can be done by minimizing the distractions. And when we talk about minimizing the distractions, there are some tips. I stay clear of gossips, stay clear of small talks, random social media browsing, and fourth and most important thing is I am very conscious of things that are not serving me. I go towards the thing that serve me and I go away from the things that disserve me, including people, place, environment, and habits. The fifth concept that I want to talk about is managing expectations. And when I say managing expectations, it is about setting expectations towards yourself and towards others. Now, let me first talk about others. Sometimes, in the name of wanting support, sometimes in the name of wanting somebody to stand by you, we allow ourselves to hold negativity against people who because of some reason or the other do not fulfill that expectation. And what happens then is our energy, our focus, our actions get diluted and compromised in coping that negativity, in coping that disempowered thought that you cannot do anything without having that support, that it eats into the available resources, time, and energy also. So it's like a double loss, right? So, one, I try and not let negativity impact me because somebody is not meeting my expectations. I try to not keep expectations, and even if I have and they go amiss, then I try to not hold that negativity. Even if that negativity comes, I try to bounce back from that as early as possible. Second thing is, I don't let any misalignment of expectation disempower me. I quickly try to bounce back by thinking, what is it that is in my control? And the third thing is, I try to recover very fast from thinking if I am holding something on a compulsive thought. Am I putting somebody under the compulsive responsibility of doing something? The moment I realize that, I release that. Sometimes it takes longer because I'm human. You are also human. This might happen with you also. But try to recover as fast as possible from these three things. The second aspect of managing expectations is definitely managing expectations from your own self. We are brutal towards ourselves. We totally scrutinize how we are performing. We are judging ourselves constantly. We do not allow ourselves to fail. We do not allow ourselves to slip. We do not allow ourselves the permission to not perform. And that brutality costs us heavily. So, managing expectations towards yourself is the utmost important thing that we need to do so that we perform at the optimum and we deliver the best that we possibly can. Every time you fail, you fall flat on your expectations, ask yourself, what is it that you can do in future that you can up the game, you can improve the game without getting brutal against yourself. So, those were my 5 key concepts that I help to manage my work priorities and optimize my energy, my thinking, my actions, and my emotions to serve me the best. I hope this helps you in making your priorities and manage your work. If you liked the video, please press the like button, do subscribe to our channel, and of course, don't miss joining the group if you've not already. Of course, that group is an exclusive women's group. So if you are a woman watching this video, come join the group. If you are a man watching this video, please stay associated with us through this YouTube channel, and we hope to create videos that can serve you in the most diversified way. Thank you. See you tomorrow.